Okay, this is the problem when Alexei Pokusevski gives up battling for position with Valanciunas and tries to front the post. Well, when you front the post, you obviously need to have backside help, so Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's got to stay here. Well, now when Herb Jones flashes to the free throw line, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's not ready to guard him. Cannot do this if you're Luguentz Dort. You're leaning towards the screen about an hour before Alvarado's trying to come off the screen, so he's just going to beat you the other way. You are guarding the ball. Your only focus can be the ball. Look at Luguentz Dort anticipating a screen. Look at his eyes right here. Look at him anticipating that screen. Boom, you're beat the other way again. Awful transition defense. If you're Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, don't complain or be upset about the turnover. Wait for a dead ball. You've got to sprint back, and Josh Giddey has to sprint back. You can't gamble. I mean, wow. Okay, if you're Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and you're helping here, you can't be moving your feet towards the ball. Like, you're already in help position right here. You're fine, but you're not. You just moved your feet inward for no reason, and now you're giving Alvarado an open look. If you're Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, you contest this shot. Lovely. Your job isn't done. You've got to come back here and box out the shooter. Like, look. God. Okay, if you're fronting the post here, Tre Mann obviously has to come over and get in backside help. So if a skip pass gets made here, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has to be the one to rotate, and then Tre Mann comes up here. But, like, you're asking Tre Mann to go be in backside help and then recover on a skip pass. He's not ready to... It's just not fair to ask him to do that. Okay, if Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is coming to double at the rim, fine. On Zion, that makes sense. But you got to rotate. When you double, you have to rotate. So Tre Mann is going to have to rotate here. This Thunder player would rotate here, and Kenrich Williams would rotate up. But, like, you're doubling and not rotating, so you're giving up an open three. I mean, that's just it. Well, here's your issue right here. If Jalen Williams is guarding Devontae Graham, then get up and guard Devontae Graham. I mean, look at this. You're not guarding Devontae Graham. So he's about to he's actually about to slip a screen. You have no chance of being able to stay with him on this slip because you're nowhere to be found. This has to be a switch. The Pelicans are running a stagger screen. Kenrich Williams is trying to go under the first. You got to go over and then under. Because you go under like this, look at the space. So, I mean, you got to call for a switch. Like this is boom, boom. There's not, you trying to guard this now is atrocious. Like, beyond atrocious. Okay, I mean, this is the problem when you go under a screen with Zion Williamson that's set beneath the three-point line. Is that you're going under, so now Zion Williamson is literally already on the block. Stop. So Pokusevski comes to double here. Now, he's got to say something, but you got to force Zion Williamson into this double team. Then Giddey would come down here, and if a skip pass is made, you'd rotate, you'd rotate, you'd rotate. But yeah, that's not happening. If you are doubling, you must rotate. Josh Giddey, I don't know why he's there, needs to be able to rotate. I don't know what Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's doing either. He would have to rotate. And then Pokusevski would go here and Dort here. But you're doubling and not rotating. Ha-ha. Absurd. Pokusevski cannot be already doubling. Like, come on. Like, what? Why are you doubling here? This is trash. This is like out of a comedy. Stay underneath Zion Williamson and battle for position. When you front the post, that means he's not in front of you. So when this pass gets made, look at this. The baseline is wide open. Zion does not need help getting space. Okay, the Thunder are already doubling Zion here. So there is no point for Luguentz Dort to be standing here. Get over here so you're ready to guard. Look at Luguentz Dort. Why? We need to triple Zion? So now Alvarado's going to catch this, and you're not going to be able to guard him. For no reason. Okay, so Josh Giddey's late to get out to Herb Jones. Fine. Well, Pokusevski's coming up to help you. Great. So you need to come over here to Alvarado. Like, the worst possible thing you could do is just stand in the middle of nowhere staring at the ball. And that's what you do. If you're Jeremiah Robinson Earl, we got a turnover here. It's okay, turnovers happen, but you have to start sprinting back now. Because if you just wait around to see who gets this loose ball like you're doing right now, well, now we're in trouble in transition, aren't we? It's completely laughable. You cannot go under this screen that is set at the elbow. Like, you have to go over. This is Zion. Look at this. I mean, are you serious with this? That's just funny. I don't even know. Okay, this fronting the post thing again. So Luguentz Dort has to be in backside help. He has to be there. But stop. Jeremiah Robinson Earl has got to come here. Luguentz Dort is not going to be able to get here. I mean, are you serious? This has to happen. Then Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has to rotate, and Dort has to come to the corner. I mean, this is absurd. What is Dort? Nice. Glad you got your rotations down. Jeremiah Robinson Earl has to be up now. Trey Mann is gambling. Whatever. If he doesn't get the ball, you got to be ready to guard. Like, you're just watching to see what happens here. Well, now you're not ready to guard. So that means you're instantly going to be playing off your back foot against Zion Williamson. Good night. Next possession. Have to have a great sense of urgency guarding Zion. You have to sprint over. You cannot backpedal. You have to have your feet set. If you're backpedaling on Zion, you're going to be backpedaling into Middle Earth. I guess the Thunder in practice just never go over doubling and rotating. Because, like, right now, obviously a double team's coming. So Jalen Williams has to get down because he has to rotate here. And then this player rotates here, you go here. But, like, look at no one's moving. So you're going to be late to get out. Easy pump fake. That draws another defender. Okay, so Kenrich Williams is playing on Zion Williamson's side. So that means he needs to be up because he needs to force him here. But this Thunder player here, I mean, you got to be seeing the ball. Like, you got to be coming over here and help. Like, Kenrich Williams has got to have help here when he's forcing him here. So if your feet are set, you can help and recover. But you're not even seeing the ball. And Kenrich Williams is left out to dry. The shot goes up. Could you please find Zion Williamson and box him out? If there's one player on the Pelicans to box out, it would probably be him. Okay, I don't even know what Trey Mann's doing here. Like, why are you allowing Alvarado to come this way where there's no help? Why don't you get over here and force him to where there's nothing but Thunder defenders that can help? Like, this is absurd. So, God, it's just awful. Stop fronting the post. Get underneath Zion and battle for position. You're fronting the post again, so that means Josh Giddey has to step up and backside help. And who's guarding Trey Murphy now along the baseline? It's pathetic. It's garbage. What? Why is Jalen Williams not staying with Alvarado here? Look at this. Whoa. Why was this space just created? So you're going to be late to get under this handoff now. And so what's the problem with that? Well, you're already beat. Zion Williamson didn't have to screen you, so he can start rolling. That means Jeremiah Robinson Earl can't get in drop coverage. If Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is coming to double, Pokusevski's got to stay out here. Where is Pokusevski? Why do we have... There's every single Thunder player's in the paint right now. Wow. Yeah, the perimeter is open. This is funny. This is the problem when you don't keep your man in front of you. Because look what happens. Alvarado sets a screen. And not only is he screening Jeremiah Robinson Earl, he's screening Luguentz Dort too. Tough to guard when the Pelicans can screen two players with one man.